Today we are presenting webinar on Prescription to Our Mind to be Debacle Resistant organized by Applied Science and Humanities Department of Parul Polytechnic Institute, Parul University. The main agenda of this webinar is to listen to our inner selves, which is one of the keys to a happy and healthy life. Resistance is an inherent characteristic of change. It's an obstacle we are likely to face whether our desired changes is small or large. So we should always listen to the inner voice, which helps us to exercise self-control and prevents us from making impulsive decisions. I, Vaishali Nathwani, would like to introduce today's guest speaker, Mr. Bhupender Tripathi. Besides motivational speaker and life coach, he is working in RBI Ahmedabad as a manager of RBI Gujarat. He is currently posted in the office of Bank Ombudsman. He is CBSE Class 12 science topper in Gujarat. He has also got the Dhirubhai Ambani undergraduate merit-based scholarship. He is a TCS top 10 coding contest finalist and also achieved a national award in 2018 by Honorable Vice President of India Sri Venkaiah Naidu. He was also awarded by Honorable Governor of Gujarat Sri O.P. Kohli at Raj Bhavan Gandhinagar in 2018. He has also got Yugantar Unsung Hero Award by the Institute of Leadership and Governance by the MS University of Vadodara in January 2020. He was also invited as a motivational speaker at the Most February 2020. It's a privilege to welcome you here, sir. We
Thank you
can
so much,
start with
Vaishali.
the session, sir.
Thank you so much, Vaishali madam, for your lovely introduction which you have given. I will start with a Sanskrit shloka, but before that, let me ask Himal, sir, am I audible and visible?
Yes,
I'll
sir.
start.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
What? No,
there I
no.
go.
Yes.
Yes,
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य
sir.
ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. It is a big irony in this world. We are wandering with our eyes tightly closed. And we fall over again and again. And we start complaining that there is darkness all around. But, friends, if we keep our inner eyes of wisdom closed, then we are natural to fall again and again. And all we need to do is to open our inner eyes to have a view of the higher dimensions of life. Friends, all of us want a problem-free life, isn't it? And when a problem comes, different people approach the problem with a different perspective. So when I say debacle resistant in the topic, which is of the today's webinar, so being debacle resistance means that how do we approach and see a problem, right? If we have a strong, focused, and centered mind, we see the problems as challenges. We see problems as opportunities to grow. On the other hand, if we have a scattered mind, a feeble mind, then we see the problems as crisis. We magnify the problems coming in our life, isn't it? Many a times we have a misconception. एक ये गलत फहमी होती है बहुत सारे लोगों में कि जब बहुत सारा धन एकत्रित हो जाएगा, when we have lot of bank balance, or if we have lot of celebrity status, we are famous, we have lot of fan followings, or if we have bureaucratic power, political power, then our life will be completely problem free. But is it really so? No, not at all. Because often for the problems in our life, we are looking for solutions outside in the world. We try to fix our problems with the outside tools. But friends, the biggest tool to solve our problems in our life is right there with us 24/7 times 365. एक ऐसा एक टूल है हम सबके पास जो बहुत पावरफुल है और वो सदैव नित्य निरंतर हमारे साथ रहता है, पर हम उस टूल को बहुत ही ज्यादा नेग्लेक्ट करते हैं. एंड वी हैव नेवर बीन taught educational system how to utilize and how to leverage that tool. And friends, that tool is known as our mind. Mind is nothing but a bioelectrical energy, and it is something like अब हम लोग को पूरा जीवन बीत जाता है और हम माइंड को समझ नहीं पाते हैं. It is almost like that analogy. A fish is trying to understand what is water. The fish spends the entire life inside water, tries to struggle to find what is water. That is the irony of life. Now, mind, as I told you, can be mind can be our best friend, and mind can be our worst enemy also. See, what are the characteristics of a mind which goes against us, right? Because then only we will come up the side. So I say that there are 3 characteristics of such a mind which becomes our worst enemy, right? So we call this as 3 characteristics, 3 Ds. The first D stands for doubts. So a mind which is always indulged in doubts, it cannot progress. So a person who is having such a mind will start doubting on the universal powers, on the divinity. Then it will start doubting the people all around him. Okay, there will be a lack of trust in all his relationships. And then in the final stage, that person will start doubting his own self. And when the self-doubt stage comes, the person starts doubting his own capabilities. He will have a doubt about his own potential. And that is what is sanshayatmak vinashyati. It's like when you have so much of doubt about everything, you don't trust anyone, anything. Even in relationships, such a person will start asking for proof. So if the companion of such a person says that I love you, then he'll say, okay, give me the proof, how much you love me. This is all a sign of a mind which is in the constant doubting mode. The second D of such a mind, which becomes our own enemy, is delusion. The first one was doubt. The second one is delusion. Now, what is delusion? Delusion means wrong understanding. मतलब जो वास्तविकता नहीं है, ऐसे कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट्स बना के रख लेना जीवन में और उस कॉन्सेप्ट्स के ऊपर अपने जीवन की यात्रा करना, उसको कहते हैं डेल्यूजन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैं आप लोग को एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ कि अगर किसी ने ऐसा एक कॉन्सेप्ट बना लिया कि आई एम गुड फॉर नथिंग, या आई एम नॉट इंटेलिजेंट, और आई कैनॉट सिंग, आई कैनॉट डांस, राइट? सो, और आई कैनॉट प्रोग्रेस इन लाइफ, or everyone hates me. This system is against me. This system is full of corruption and I cannot prosper here. So all these are concepts, like, which our mind conveniently cooks up. Huh? And ये सब हम अपने सर पे खुद ही एक लेबल लगा लेते हैं अपने फोरहेड पे. And this is all is known as delusion. Delusion is कि आप अपनी बाउंड्रीज खुद ही सेट कर लेते हैं अपने माइंड में, जो कि वास्तविकता है ही नहीं. We are actually boundless and limitless. Coming to the third D, friends. जो third D जिसको हमें एक अपने mind को overcome कराना होता है, it is called daydreaming. Now, what is daydreaming? We all know that dreaming, visualizing is a very powerful tool of mind, right? But there is a difference between dreaming and daydreaming. Daydreaming is कि आप अपने भविष्य के बारे में एक कुछ काल्पनिक, जो कि एकदम हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन है, उसके बारे में सोच के आप भयभीत होते रहते हैं. So that fear of future becomes so random, so baseless, so you can say uncontrolled, so that it starts disturbing your present moment. आप अपने वर्तमान को बिगाड़ने लगते हैं क्योंकि आपका मन बार बार भविष्य के बारे में सोच सोच के एंग्शियस हो जाता है, और ये सारी एंग्जाइटी बेसलेस होती है कई बार हमारी। जो चीज अभी हुई नहीं है, जो घटना घटी नहीं है, तो हम बार बार सोच सोच के वरी में रह के चिंता में कर करके अपने वर्तमान को बिगाड़ देते हैं। देन अवर एफिशिएंसी, अवर प्रोडक्टिविटी, अवर आउटपुट starts declining rapidly. So there is a difference between daydreaming and dreaming. We can have dreams, we can have goals in our life, but if we start letting our mind, cooking unrestricted fears and anxiety about future, hypothetical baseless situations we create for ourselves about the future, then we are ruining our own present moment. So these are the 3 D's, right? First one was doubt, self-doubt. It's the worst kind of thing which we like at every step. If we doubt कि मुझसे नहीं होगा, मुझसे कैसे होगा? And the second thing is we start having wrong concepts about the world, about people around us, and about the system, about the country. We have a wrong concept, okay? And then we think this is it. We become so rigid about our concepts. Then we become close-minded. And as soon as we become close-minded, our life, like the graph of life, stops growing. So that is also very important, that we transcend delusion also. The third difficulty is daydreaming and worrying about the future. Friends, having said this much, now let me share some of my own life story with you in very briefly. So as Vaishali had also pointed out, I had a very brilliant, so-to-called academic background in my schooling days. Consistently, after one grade after another, I was getting rank in my class. In 10th standard CBSE board, I got 100 out of 100 in science subject. In 12th CBSE science board, I was a ranker in the entire state of Gujarat. I was a topper. Gujarat topper. Then I got admissions in Nirma University in the branch of Information Technology. और वहाँ पे भी हर एक सेमेस्टर में मैंने मेरिट पोजीशंस हासिल की। पूरी इंजीनियरिंग के दौरान मुझे बहुत ही प्रेस्टिजियस होती है धीरूभाई अंबानी अंडर ग्रेजुएट मेरिट बेस्ड स्कॉलरशिप, उससे नवाजा गया 4 वर्षों तक। और उसके अंत में मुझे कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स के दौरान मुझे TCS में मैंने ज्वाइन किया मेरा करियर। TCS टाटा कंसल्टेंट सर्विस पूरे वर्ल्ड की टॉप 10 IT सर्विसेज कंपनी में से एक है। और वहां पे भी मुझे एक के बाद एक कई सारे मेरे एम्प्लॉयर द्वारा अवार्ड्स मिले, जैसे कि TCS आउटस्टैंडिंग ट्रेनी अवार्ड, फिर ट्रेनिंग TCS टॉप 10 कोडिंग कॉन्टेस्ट अवार्ड। ये मुझे लगातार 2 वर्षों तक आई वॉज ए फाइनलिस्ट in Java and C++. Then there was TCS Applause Award for going beyond the call of duty, TCS Best Technical Faculty Award. तो वहाँ पे मैं एक टेक्निकल हेड था, I was the head of technical faculty in the Initial Learning Program Center. उनका इंडक्शन प्रोग्राम का ट्रेनिंग का एक सेंटर है TCS का, तो वहाँ का मैं टेक्निकल हेड था, फैकल्टी हेड था। So वहां पे भी मुझे बेस्ट टेक्निकल फैकल्टी ऑफ द कंट्री का अवार्ड मिला था TCS के द्वारा। एंड मुझे एक पर्टिकुलर असाइनमेंट से मुझे यूरोप में भेजा जा रहा था, मेरा वीजा भी स्टैम्प हो गया था एज एन ऑन साइट प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर, एंड लाइफ वाज गोइंग वेरी गुडी एंड एवरीथिंग वाज गोइंग सो ग्रेट। बट सडनली देयर वाज अ ट्विस्ट इन द स्टोरी। एंड जैसे कहते हैं कि कोई भी मूवी होती है, वो मूवी तभी बॉक्स ऑफिस पे हिट होती है अगर उसमें कुछ अप्स एंड डाउन्स होते हैं। तो जो मेरे मूवी के डायरेक्टर थे, उन्होंने भी सोचा कि चलो सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है, तो चलो इसके जीवन में भी कुछ अप्स एंड डाउन्स लाते हैं। तो फ्रेंड्स, एक रात की बात है, आई वॉज कमिंग आउट ऑफ द वॉशरूम एंड सडनली आई फेल डाउन एंड आई कुड नॉट गेट अप ऑन माई फीट। बार बार प्रयास करने के बाद भी मैं उठ नहीं, और फिर अंत में किसी तरीके से मेरे को मेरे बेड पे ले जाया गया। अगले दिन मॉर्निंग में मैं उठ नहीं पा रहा था अपने बेड से। फिर लगा कुछ गड़बड़ है, सीरियस है, तो न्यूरो सर्जन को बुलाया। उन्होंने मुझे एग्जामिन किया और तुरंत बोल दिया कि ये तो ग्रेड 5 का पैरालिटिक अटैक है, क्योंकि मैं मेरे पाँव का उस समय तक अंगूठा भी नहीं हिला पा रहा था। तुरंत मुझे MRI स्कैन एडवाइस हुआ और उसकी रिपोर्ट देखने के बाद मुझे बताया गया कि मेरी पूरी स्पाइन है, जो करोड़रज्जु कहते हैं जिसको, वहाँ पे ट्यूमर्स थे एंड देयर वर मल्टीपल ट्यूमर्स right from my dorsal backbone till my tailbone. There were multiple tumors, but a bigger shock was coming my way. बायोप्सी से ऐसा रिवील हुआ कि जो ये मेरा ट्यूमर है, कैंसर है, it had already become the cancer of last stage, and doctors already declared me as a terminal case, and they gave me only 6 weeks of survival. This is all in 2012. But then I gathered all my inner strength and I told the doctors around me that I am going to fight till my last breath. Like a soldier on a battleground, I'll face all the challenges and I'm not going to give up. And looking at my indomitable spirit, the doctors finally, they relented and they said, okay, fine, we'll start your treatment. But the next day was my birthday. Doctors feared कि ये मेरे जीवन का अंतिम जन्मदिन भी हो सकता है. So they suggested to my family कि आप एक दिन बाद आइए so that वो अपना बर्थडे अपनी फैमिली के साथ मना ले. But then I interrupted and I told the doctors कि I will start my treatment for cancer on my birthday. And what better gift I can give to myself by taking a step towards my own health. अपनी हेल्थ के लिए एक कदम उठाना सबसे बड़ा तो वही स्टेप है, राइट? और इस प्रकार मेरा ट्रीटमेंट शुरू हुआ और एक के बाद एक कीमोथेरेपी के सेशंस, रेडियोथेरेपी और फिजियोथेरेपी भी चल रही थी. फ्रेंड्स, यू रिमेम्बर मेरा पैरालिसिस भी था, तो दिन में 2-3 सेशंस होते थे. मुझे एक स्टेनलेस स्टील का जैकेट पहना के रखा गया था कई महीनों तक, ताकि मेरी स्पाइन कहीं से बेंड ना हो, क्योंकि मेरे पूरे स्पाइन में ट्यूमर्स थे. उनको लग रहा था कहीं भी स्पाइन बेंड हो जाए, कोई फ्रैक्चर हो जाए तो कॉम्प्लिकेशंस और हो जाएंगे. तो कहीं बेंड ना हो उसके लिए एक स्टेनलेस स्टील का मुझे एक रोबोट के जैसे एक जैकेट पहना के रखा गया था कई महीनों तक. और 2013 में एक ऐसा दिन भी आया जब there were huge celebrations in the hospital. After all, I was declared 100% cancer free. And उस समय मेरे आंखों में फिर से एक वो सपने तैर रहे थे कि वापस मैं मेरे करियर में जाऊंगा, अपने प्रोफेशन में जो IT फील्ड है उसमें वापस जाऊंगा. I'll go back to my corporate career. Remember, friends, I was at the peak of my career before this episode of cancer and paralysis. So naturally, I was like, wanting to go back. पर उस समय मेरे जीवन में फिर से एक ऐसा भूचाल आया कि पांव के नीचे से पूरी जमीन खिसक गई. मुझे ऐसा बताया गया एक मेरे आई चेकअप के दौरान कि मेरे ड्यू टू सम इरिवर्सिबल आई कंडीशन I was about to lose my complete eyesight in next 2-3 months. And that was the time when I found myself slipping into deep despair. Because after losing my eyesight, I had no clue what is going to happen with my career. And there was darkness all around me. Even before the darkness could come. So that is how the role of mind comes in. Because in our mind, I already started feeling the darkness, even though I could still see some light of the day. Friends, so many years have passed, and I have metamorphed myself from that TCS IT professional into becoming the first 100% blind manager of Reserve Bank of India, Gujarat. And I'm here to share with you my success formula. And I'm also here to share with you how did this transition occur from a person who had no clue about earning a livelihood to someone who has just recently been conferred with the national award by the government of India, being the best visually impaired employee of the country. Now, going back to the three, but before I move on with my story, let me go back to the 3 Ds. We have already understood the 3 Ds which are responsible for a mind which becomes our worst enemy. अभी मैं recap करता हूँ, वो है doubt, delusion and daydreaming. अभी मैं आप लोग को ये बताना जरूरी है कि वो कौन से 3 Ds हैं जिससे हमारा माइंड हमारा बेस्ट फ्रेंड बन सकता है. It becomes a very super powerful tool. It becomes our best friend. And these three characteristics are also the three Ds. The first positive D is determination. Determination is a quality of a mind, and it manifests in the attitude of going on and on and on. Just like that Duracell battery advertisement, friends. Not giving up no matter what. That fire of passion, which if you have inside you, that is what I mean by the first characteristic or the quality of mind called determination. Giving examples from my own life. जब मेरी आंखों की दृष्टि गई, वो अचानक से नहीं गई थी साथियों, और 2-3 महीने gradually over a period of 2-3 months. And those time I had sleepless nights and I had nightmares. Time was running out and I was not sure when it will be my last time. So I wanted to look into the loving eyes of my mother and all my near and dear ones. I wanted to forever hold in my mind's eye the images of my nephew and nieces, for I was horrified that I'll never be how beautiful they grow up to be. Every night, I was like in a terrible agony that I will not be able to probably see the next day's morning sun. And gradually, I was not even able to do the daily small chores independently. I was finding it tough even to put toothpaste on my toothbrush because with darkness all around you, it will simply not go so accurately. And all those small things started becoming difficult and difficult. And when all this thing was happening, there was the biggest, so to say, the heavy load on my chest was being a financial burden on my parents, on my prime youth, about my career being ruined. And all this mind time was going against me. Circumstances were also giving me so many reasons to complain, to lament, to weep over, to give up from my life, to resent my life, to hate my life. And I almost did that. But thankfully, not for too long. I suddenly remembered how a soldier who is on the battlefront, even when he is injured, he is trained to fall forward so that he can quickly get up on his feet. I realized that the universe has given me a second chance. And surely there is a design of the universe which I am not understanding at that point of time. So I started trusting and having faith in the process of life. That if I'm being hammered these days from all directions, then surely the divine is trying to carve a masterpiece out of me. So I moved on with the passion of my determination. And I started learning Braille script. The Braille is a script which is used by the visually impaired people. Started learning my alphabets, K, K, G, A, B, C, D, all over again. So Braille is where the writing device is like a needle, and you start pricking holes on a blank sheet of paper. And every character in a Braille script is represented by a group of 6 dots. So we have to remember that those patterns of 6 dots. Then we reverse the paper, and when we put our finger on it, so the needle markings will be like eruptions on the paper, and then we start feeling it from our finger. And that is how a blind person reads and writes. It is extremely difficult and challenging, believe me. But as I say, with my determination, I moved on. I installed specialized screen reader softwares. ऐसी एक स्पेशल टेक्नोलॉजी आती है फ्रेंड्स, जिसके बदौलत एक विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड पर्सन अपना स्मार्टफोन, अपना लैपटॉप वो इजीली यूज कर पाता है. क्योंकि टू ए ग्रेट एक्सटेंट ये सारी टेक्नोलॉजी में भी लिमिटेशंस होती हैं, मगर क्योंकि वो सॉफ्टवेयर सब कुछ नहीं पढ़ के सुनाता है, कुछ चीज़ें पढ़ता है तो कुछ चीज़ें नहीं पढ़ता है, सारी चीज़ें एक्सेसिबल नहीं होती हैं, मगर फिर भी हम अपना बहुत सारा काम इंडिपेंडेंटली कर पाते हैं ऑफिस में या घर पे भी, तो स्मार्टफोन और लैपटॉप के साथ. When I started learning this software on my own, then there was no looking back. I started preparing for competitive exams on my own through YouTube and downloading ebooks and the power of internet. And in 2014, in less than 1 year of preparation, I cracked more than 8 banking related competitive exams and interviews, including SBI clerical exam, Bank of Baroda probationary officer, IBPS PO, RRB regional rural bank, then Reserve Bank of India assistant grade class 3 position, UPSC civil services, the IAS so called, the most difficult competitive exam. I lost the interview call by a thin margin of just 13 marks. And finally, right now, I'm standing before you as being the first 100% visual impaired manager working for the Reserve Bank of India, Gujarat. Friends, I just wanted to mention here that even after joining RBI, with the power of my determination, with the power of my mind, I did not stop. Because कई सारे ऐसे लोग होते हैं ना कि हमने एक जीवन में मुकाम हासिल कर लिया है तो उसके बाद रिलैक्स होकर जीवन बिताना है. No. Because with this passion of going on and on, I was trying to excel in that field also. So at the end of my training, after joining RBI as a probationary manager, I was conferred with the RBI award, with the trainee with the outstanding overall performance in my entire batch. So that was like a big achievement. This happened in 2015. And in 2016, I cracked banking related benchmark certification examination in my first attempt. It is called CAIIB and it is conducted by Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. I cracked this exam in my first attempt with distinction. Moving on, in 2017, I created a history. I became the first blind person in the whole world to clear a certification course conducted by IMF, International Monetary Fund, Washington, D.C., and that too with 93%. And in this way, I brought laurels to the name of our country on a global platform. And because of that, Government of India conferred with me in 2018 the National Award, the Best Visually Impaired Employee of the Year, with the recommendations of my employer RBI. Friends, if you have obstacles in life, the best strategy is to remember how a river which is falling from on a mountain terrain, how it flows. When there are rocks or boulders coming its way, it goes over the rocks, or it goes around them, or it even goes through them, but it makes sure that the river goes on. And that is how our determination should be so solid. Coming to the second quality, mind, so that it becomes our best friend. The second D is for devotion to the mankind. And this devotion to the mankind is also, it manifests with the fire of compassion. The first one was the fire of passion or the determination. The second D is for devotion to the mankind. Friends, it is our very nature to help people all around, isn't it? And that is why if anyone asks for help and because of some reason we say no to the other person, then we feel so uncomfortable. And there is somewhere in our heart, it pinches us that we have said no to someone, right? And it is our very nature to have compassion and to help others to grow. And when we do so, when we have compassion and we help and we contribute in the growth of people around us, at that time, there is a tremendous power that comes, and it comes in the form of positive vibes. The blessings of the person all around us, they start blessing, and these blessings, they help us overcome any challenges in our life. They act like a parachute when we are falling, when we are having a free fall from sky. Then these blessings, they come like a parachute and they help us in having a disastrous landing. So, friends, with the fire of compassion within me, I feel so good that I'm able to contribute and inspire so many cancer fighters and caregivers, their families, not just in India but even in USA. So many, and I, with my own example, I tell them that see, pain could be inevitable, but suffering is definitely optional. And fighting cancer is more of a mental game. I am able to contribute in other person's life who are paralyzed and bedridden, and I tell them that you can be happy no matter what. I'm happy that I'm able to contribute in so many youth, helping them to understand that they can unleash their own potential by shifting their mind, by making their own mind their best friend. And I also believe that, and this is how, because I go around giving motivational talks in so many universities, NGOs, corporates. This is such a big blessing, to give back to the society. And when I interact with people, when I give back to the society, I grow from inside. And I know that I'm increasing my bank account of blessings. And it matters a lot in overall picture, in the higher dimensions of life. And friends, there is a lot of misconception about compassion. बहुत सारे लोग ऐसा सोचते हैं कि जब हम कोई किसी मुकाम को खुद हासिल कर लेंगे, उसके बाद हम लोगों के लिए फिलैंथ्रोपिक बनेंगे या समाज सेवा करेंगे, है ना? या कुछ लोग ऐसा सोचते हैं कि हमारे पास खुद बैंक बैलेंस होगा, उसके बाद ही हम लोगों के काम आ सकते हैं. No, this is a wrong understanding. It is a wrong concept. Because wherever you are right now, आप अपने जीवन के किसी भी अभी स्टेज पे हैं, आप खुद स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं कि नहीं, अगर आपके अंदर वो जज्बा है कि नहीं, मुझे लोगों के काम आना है, I want to be useful to the people around me, I want to help them grow, then you can find your own way, right? And monetary help is not the only kind of help. कहते हैं ना, बहुत सारे तरीके होते हैं. कहते हैं विद्या दानम. यहाँ पे जो स्कूल के प्रोफेसर्स हैं, टीचर्स हैं, if they go out of their way, if they're just focusing on their syllabus and thinking it as their job, then there is no compassion. But if the professors, they go little out of the way and to to really see that the students of their classroom, then the same profession, the same job, the same employment becomes the fire of compassion. So basically, whatever you are doing, whether you are earning money or you are struggling or you are preparing, there is always a room to help people around us, and never underestimate the power of compassion. It is mind-blowing, the power of compassion. And coming to the third D, friends, the third D is, the first one was definitely the power of determination. The second characteristic of the mind is the power of compassion. And the third D, when the mind becomes our best friend, is the power of dispassion. Now, dispassion is a very hugely misunderstood word. What is dispassion? Now, if I say that determination or compassion is like a fire, then surely for that fire, we require some fuel, right? So the dispassion acts like that oil, which keeps the lamp of the spirit of going on and the spirit of giving back to the society. It it fuels it, it lubricates these two fires. The power of dispassion means that for some portion of your day, 24 hours सबको दिए भगवान ने, पर अपना समय का थोड़ा समय, you you dive into yourself, you start exploring your inner cosmos, your inner world. फिर अपने अंतः जगत की खोज में रहना और उसमें रमण जाना, उसको कहते हैं dispassion. और आपको पूरा दिन ये सब नहीं करना है, कुछ मिनट, आधे घंटे आप योग, ध्यान, प्राणायाम, sadhana, sudarshan kriya. There are so many ways in which you can dive into your inner self and explore your inner beauty. Now, what happens with the power of dispassion? What are the fruits? The biggest fruit is that our mind becomes so centered and so strong that we become unshakable. And no tempest, no storms which are coming in our life can then, move us or shake us. Even if there are, strong winds which are lashing our body, but still with our mind which are so rooted in dispassion. एक बार ये dispassion, एक बार ये discipline अनुशासन में आ गया जीवन में कि no matter what, I will spend half an hour every morning. I'll start my day with some dispassion. I'll do some pranayam, I'll do some yogic breathing, I'll do some meditation. If you have this power of dispassion, then only you will get the power कि आप पूरे पैशन के साथ बाकी दिन के 23 घंटे आप पूरे वर्ल्ड में सारे चैलेंजेस को फेस करें और कंपैशन भी करें एट द सेम टाइम. ये मत सोचिएगा कि आज से 10 साल बाद 15 साल बाद मैं कंपैशन करना शुरू करूंगा, लोगों के काम आना शुरू करूंगा. तो ये हमको समझना होगा कि dispassion is so important. Rejoicing in your own company. And you remember, it's something like catching a flight. So when you become on board, when you go inside a flight, do you carry your luggage on your head? Do you carry the luggage in your hand? No. Because you know that your luggage is somewhere kept in the flight's cabin baggage. So then you relax and you sit back and you enjoy the flight. Dispassion is like that only. So for a few minutes, say for half an hour, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, you tell yourself that, okay, just for these 60 minutes, I am going to remove the baggage of my past and my future, the past, regrets, the future worries, anxieties, future planning, all those things, all those luggage which we often carry. We'll just keep it aside for a few minutes of the day. And then we are just going to relax, close our eyes, sit back and enjoy. This is what we need, dispassion. Dispassion का एक और बहुत ही tremendous फायदा ये होता है कि we start having infinite patience in our life. It is so important कि हम बहुत passion कर रहे हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा determination हमारी life में, हम बहुत सारे obstacles को भी overcome कर रहे हैं एक के बाद एक और compassion भी कर रहे हैं. मगर उसके बाद भी कई बार जीवन में ऐसा होता है कि जो भी हमने प्लान किया होता है सब कुछ वैसा नहीं घटित होता है हमारे जीवन में और फिर हम कहीं ना कहीं अंदर से टूटने लगते हैं, निराशा होने लगती है. जब हमारे कदम डिस्पैशन में स्थिर होते हैं तब हमें पता चलता है कि एक किसान कैसा होता है, कई सारे बीज बोता है जमीन में, बड़ी मेहनत से उसमें खाद डालता है, वो मैन्योर डालता है, फर्टिलाइजर करता है, डेली उसको वाटरिंग करता है, कहीं कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ता. पर क्या उसके सारे सीड्स जर्मिनेट होते हैं? नहीं होते हैं. कुछ सीड्स कई सारे होते हैं, कुछ नहीं भी होते हैं. तो ऐसा हमें, और कुछ जो जर्मिनेट हो जाते हैं तो क्या वो एकदम फीवरिश हो जाता है कि नहीं अभी के जल्दी से जल्दी इसमें फ्रूट्स आ जाने चाहिए, इस फसल में पाक आ जानी चाहिए, द क्रॉप शुड स्टार्ट यील्डिंग. वो चाहे जितना भी देखे कि आजू बाजू की फील्ड्स में, आजू बाजू के खेतों में जल्दी आने लगा है, इसके खेतों में फसल तो उग गई है पर उसमें फल नहीं आ रहे हैं, तो उसके फीवरिश होने से, फ्रस्ट्रेशन होने से कुछ होता है क्या? नहीं होता है. So there is a time factor. There is something which is a universal factor that after doing a lot of all your hard work, there is something which is superpower, and dispassion helps us in connecting with that universal power. The more we meditate, the more we get into sadhana, that universal power starts assisting us, and then miracles manifest in our life. With this, friends, I will just quickly recap before you that I have told you that whenever we have obstacles or problems in our life, the biggest tool which we have, don't neglect the power of your own mind. And there are two qualities. One is the mind, which is our enemy, and the mind, which is our best friend. The enemy mind has three characteristics. One is doubt. We have already discussed in detail, so I'll just quickly recap. The first D is doubt. The second one is delusion or wrong understanding, wrong concepts about ourselves. मुझसे तो नहीं होगा, those kind of things. And then daydreaming or having worries and baseless hypothetical anxiety about the future, which is going to ruin your efficiency and productivity of the present moment. Now, coming to the contrast is the mind, which is your best friend, and that can be achieved through the power of 3Ds: the power of determination, the power of compassion or devotion to the mankind, and the third D is the power of dispassion. कहते हैं ना कि हम लोग अपनी आउटर बहुत पर हमारी इनर ब्यूटी पे फोकस नहीं करते हैं. Like, working on your inner beauty, and you just need to invest a couple of minutes. You don't have to do the whole day, like, sitting in an ashram and spending your entire day. No, not like that. मैं आप लोग को मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि ये तीनों जो चीज हैं, डिटर्मिनेशन, कंपैशन और डिस्पैशन, इन तीनों का बैलेंस हमें अपने लाइफ में स्ट्राइक कैसे करना होता है कि हमारा जो ये डिटर्मिनेशन है वो हमारा मेन कोर्स है, हमारे भोजन का मेन कोर्स मील होता है ना वैसे, और जो हमारा कंपैशन है वो हमारा क्या कहते हैं ना कि वो हमारा एपेटाइजर है और हमारा वो है क्या कहते हैं डेजर्ट ऑफ द मील है, राइट? डेजर्ट ऑफ द मील एंड एपेटाइजर हमारा कंपैशन होना चाहिए. और जो ये डिस्पैशन है, इट इज लाइक आवर एक्सरसाइज. जब हम फिजिकल वर्कआउट करते हैं, डिस्पैशन करते हैं, तो ही हमारा मेटाबॉलिज्म इंक्रीज होता है और कहीं ना कहीं वो एक स्पेस बनाता है हमारा हाई मेटाबॉलिज्म, ताकि हम हमारा जो फूड है और जो हमारा जो मेन कोर्स है, जो डिजर्ट है, वो सबको हम डाइजेस्ट कर सके, बॉडी उसको एसिमिलेट कर सके. तो उसके लिए एक्सरसाइज जैसे ज़रूरी है, वैसे ही डिस्पैशन ज़रूरी है हमारी लाइफ में, कि हमारा पैशन है, जो हमारा कंपैशन है, वो रियली एक सही दिशा में आगे बढ़े और हम अपने जीवन की हर एक मंजिल को पाएं. विद दिस I bless you all. I express my sincere gratitude to the team of giving me this opportunity, Parul University, especially to Hemal sir and Vaishali madam for arranging this talk. And it was a great time interacting with you all. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
May I request the technical team to just start my video? It's a 4-minute video from my YouTube channel. And then maybe we can
yes,
have
sir.
a few
Yes,
questions if anyone has.
Okay, sure, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hemal, sir?
Yes, madam. वीडियो प्ले कर रहा हूँ 2 मिनट. ओके मैडम, वीडियो दैट इज विजिबल स्क्रीन.
नहीं.
ओके वेट करिए, पहले चेक कर लीजिए.
नो सर.
नाउ
साउंड भी.
यस सर, अभी ऑन नहीं किया मैंने, अभी ऑन नहीं किया है. एटलीस्ट अब मैडम
ओके.
स्क्रीन शेयर किया है मैंने, आप देख लीजिए पहले. नाउ वी विल स्टार्ट दी. ओके चलो. ओके
हाँ सर. यस.
या थोड़ी हताश हो जाती है और उस समय आपकी आंतरिक शक्ति कह सकते हैं इनर स्ट्रेंथ.
बिल्कुल. और निराशा से उबर कर जिंदगी में जीत हासिल करना है असली इंसानियत है. यही विजेता का असली चरित्र है और एक ऐसा ही चरित्र दिखाया है भूपेंद्र त्रिपाठी. आप इनकी कहानी देखिए और इनसे प्रेरित होइए.
ये हैं गुजरात के गांधीनगर के रहने वाले 37 साल के भूपेंद्र त्रिपाठी, जो RBI में मैनेजर हैं. लेकिन ये जगह पाना उनके लिए इतना आसान नहीं था. बचपन से ही पढ़ाई लिखाई में तेज रहे भूपेंद्र पहले एक प्राइवेट कंपनी में अच्छी नौकरी कर रहे थे कि एक दिन अचानक उन्हें पता चला कि उन्हें कैंसर है. इसी दौरान पैरालिसिस ने भी उन्हें घेर लिया और वो आंशिक पक्षाघात का शिकार हो गए. जिंदगी थम सी गई.
पैर की अंगुली भी नहीं हिला पाते. आगे दौड़ते हैं. अरावली हिल्स पर ये ट्रैकिंग है, इतना कठिन है उसमें पहले ब्लाइंड पर्सन सक्सेसफुली.
कैंसर से हार नहीं मानते हुए उन्होंने इलाज शुरू किया और उसके बाद धीरे धीरे पैरालिसिस को मात दी. लेकिन इस सब के बीच भूपेंद्र ने अपनी आंखों की रोशनी खो दी. हिम्मत से हर मुश्किल का सामना कर रहे भूपेंद्र के सामने अंधेरा था, लेकिन फिर भी
ये 3 साल का म्यूजिक क्लास कोर्स उन्होंने केवल 8 महीने में किया, पर जो ब्रेल में खुद सीखा था 6 महीने, वो उन्होंने 1.5 महीने में किया।
भूपेंद्र ने इंटरनेट की मदद से कई किताबें पढ़ी और गवर्नमेंट की परीक्षाएं दी। वे सभी परीक्षाओं में उत्तीर्ण हुए।
उससे बोलता था कि आप मेरे हाथ पे वो बनाओ, उसका ग्राफ बनाओ, मुझे समझ में आ जाए, क्योंकि मैं खुद समझ नहीं पाती कि मैं उसको ग्राफ कैसे समझूं। तो उसने मुझे, फिर मैं उसके हाथ पे ग्राफ ड्रॉ करती थी, फिर पूरा समझा।
आज भूपेंद्र ने न केवल जीवन में एक मुकाम हासिल किया है, बल्कि कई जगहों पर मोटिवेशनल टॉक भी देते हैं। भूपेंद्र नियमित योग करते हैं, एडवेंचर ट्रिप्स और ट्रैक्स पर जाते हैं। उन्होंने कई पुरस्कार जीते हैं।
तो उन्होंने बोला, एक्सक्यूज मी, यहाँ पे पेशेंट कौन है? तो बोले कि आप और कौन? बोले नहीं, मैं पेशेंट नहीं हूँ, मैं फाइटर हूँ, मैं कैंसर से लड़ रहा हूँ। आप मुझे हीरो बोल सकते हैं, मास्टर बोल सकते हैं, फाइटर बोल सकते हैं, चैंप बोल सकते हैं, लेकिन पेशेंट नहीं बोल सकते।
इनका कभी हार ना मानने का ये जज्बा हमें प्रेरणा देता है कि कोई भी मंजिल दूर नहीं होती और कोई भी कठिनाई इतनी बड़ी नहीं होती जिस पर विजय ना पाई जा सके। गुड न्यूज इंडिया के लिए गांधीनगर से मेघना देव की रिपोर्ट, डीडी न्यूज।
Okay, so now I'm stop sharing the video. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Gaurav,
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, Tripathi sir, for the wonderful session. Sir, there are 1 or 2 questions from our students. The first question is, how can we remove and protect ourselves from negative effect, negative people?
See, my suggestion will be that negative people, we cannot run away from them. So suppose there are situations in our life, like in office or in your college somewhere. If you find that someone is negative, you cannot escape that, right? So we have to look into ourselves, what we can do. So even if there is negativity all around, we have to be like a lotus. We have to look into our own mind. And the same thing with our power of dispassion, spending few time with our own self, like forgetting about the past and the future, leaving all the baggage and spending some time in our own company. All those things help, like in overcoming the negativity of all around. And somewhere also you think that if everyone is trying to pull you down, and these are all helping you in some way in growing. If someone is just like criticizing you, pointing your mistakes, somewhere they are helping you in your own growth. Take it as a challenge and have compassion for them. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And yeah, and the second is, how can we connect to ourselves and increase our productivity?
Yeah, so this is what is the power of dispassion. And संस्कृत में ऐसा कहा जाता है कि योगः कर्मसु कौशलम. Like we can learn any new subject, right? We can learn any new subject, but we want to excel in it. We want to get skills in it. We want to get dexterous in it. Then that kaushalya, yoga, karma, and whatever action we are doing, every action we do is inherently having some flaws. Even if we do with our full attention, everything, but then also we may end up getting some like committing some mistake here and there, small or big. But then if our mind, we train our mind, and so that's the difference between an untrained mind and a trained mind. It has a huge effect on your productivity, on your efficiency, how you deliver work without any defects. It's called zero defect delivery. In the management MBA people, they always talk about zero defect delivery, first time correct delivery. So all these are like the parameters of a high quality product in so-called, you say, the industry. But even in our own life, we can achieve that kind of super productivity by spending some time of the day in that dispassion, by learning some And again, just a disclaimer that you can start all these in your journey of dispassion by reading some books or going through YouTube channel and searching for some online meditation. But friends, it doesn't work like that, and I would definitely recommend from my own experience that please engage yourself into a reputed this platform or an organization which helps you in the development of your own mind, like which helps you in blossoming of your own mind. In my case, I was fortunate enough that after my 10th board exam, the vacation, summer vacation, at that time only, I was introduced to the Art of Living Happiness workshop, and wherein I learned Sudarshan Kriya. And again, when we learned something, for a long time, I was not practicing it regularly. So that discipline was not there. But then, after several years, after stumbling here and there, I found that balance, and then it became a part of my life. Just like when we wake up and we cannot go out, right, without having a shower or without brushing our teeth. We take care of our dental hygiene. In the same way, meditation and pranayam, after discipline, it becomes a part of your daily routine and it becomes a part of your mental hygiene. And when we do so, we start attracting, we get that like magnetic power. So we start attracting positive people and positive situations in our life. And gradually, there are less situations where we have to we are less surrounded by negative people. And challenges do come in life, and then we get the power to overcome them. I hope I have answered your question some way. Are you satisfied?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you so. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us your valuable time. I would also like to thank you, the head of our department, Mr. Hemal Patel, sir, the HI of our institute, Professor Jatin Vaidya, sir, the academic director, Dr. Mahesh Bhatt, sir, and president of our university, Dr. Devanshu Patel, sir, for motivating and supporting us continuously. Last but not the least, I would like to thank you all who have assembled here today for this webinar. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, madam. It was a pleasure talking with you, and I request all the senior officers and the management of Parul University to allow me in future also. It will be a pleasure to be connected with people.